Hey everyone, guess what? Today we are going to talk about something super important. Learning English. Yes, you heard that right. Learning English can be fun, exciting, and even easy if we do it the right way. But if we don't, oh no, it can feel really hard and frustrating. So let me share some amazing tips that will make your English learning journey enjoyable and successful. But before we jump into those tips, let me tell you a story. My story. When I was young, I didn't know a single word of English. Not even hello. Can you believe that? I felt scared, lost, and even embarrassed when I heard people speaking English. It was like they were speaking a secret code that I could never understand. But then, something changed. One day, I started listening to English stories. Just listening. No reading, no writing, just listening. And guess what? At first, it was all gibberish. I didn't understand a thing. But I kept going. Every single day, I listened to stories. Slowly, the words started to make sense. Slowly, I began to understand. And one day, boom! English didn't feel scary anymore. Now, here's the first big tip. Listen. Yes, listen to English as much as you can. Listen to stories, listen to songs, listen to the news. Just listen. When you listen, your brain picks up new words. Your ears get used to English sounds. And the best part? You learn how to say words correctly without even trying. I remember listening to a song one day. I didn't know all the words, but I kept singing along. What does this word mean? I wondered. I looked it up in a dictionary. Aha! Now I knew. The next time I heard that word, I smiled because I understood it. That felt amazing. So listen every day. Even if you don't understand everything, keep going. One day you will. Practice makes perfect. Really. We've all heard this saying, right? Practice makes perfect. But is it true? Oh yes, 100% true. When I was learning English, I practiced every single day, and guess what? I made a lot of mistakes. Oh no! But wait, mistakes are good. Yes, you heard me. Mistakes help you learn, so don't be afraid. Speak even if you mess up. Write, even if your sentences aren't perfect. Just do it. I used to talk to myself in English. Yes, you read that right. I would stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hello? How are you today?" Then I'd answer myself, "Oh, I'm great. How about you?" Sounds silly, right? But it helped. So, don't wait. Start speaking English today. Even if it's just one sentence. Even if it's just to yourself. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Now let's talk about reading. Reading is like magic. It opens up a whole new world for you. But wait. What if you don't understand all the words? No problem. Start with simple books. Books with pictures are the best. They help you understand the story without too many difficult words. I remember the first English book I read. It was about a little cat that got lost. Simple, right? But oh, I loved that story. And guess what? I learned so many new words just from that one book. Every time I saw a new word, I wrote it down. I looked it up. Then I tried to use it in my own sentences. And you know what? It worked. So, if you want to get better at English, start reading. Read anything. Read stories, read the news, read jokes. Just read. Now here's another great way to learn English. Writing. But wait. I don't know what to write. Don't worry. Start small. Write about your day. Write about your favorite food. Write about your dreams. Just write something. I had a small notebook. Every night, before going to bed, I wrote a few sentences in English. At first, they were short and simple. Today, I ate an apple. The sky is blue. But slowly, my sentences got better. My words got bigger. And guess what? Writing made me more confident. So grab a notebook and start writing. You'll be surprised how much you can improve. Who loves watching movies, cartoons, TV shows? Yay! Good news. Watching English videos is a great way to learn. And the best part? It's super fun. I remember watching a cartoon about a funny little dog. It made me laugh so much. But guess what? While laughing, I was also learning new words. How cool is that? So, watch as many English videos as you can. Listen to how people speak. Notice their expressions. Try to copy them. Trust me, it helps a lot. Learning alone can be hard. So find someone to practice with. If you have a friend who speaks English, talk to them. If not, no worries. You can find language partners online. I had a friend who was really good at English. Every day we talked for a few minutes. Sometimes I made mistakes, but she helped me, and slowly I got better. So don't be shy. Find someone to talk to. It will help you a lot. Be patient. Don't give up. Now this is super important. Be patient. Learning a new language takes time. It won't happen in one day or 1 week. But if you keep going, oh wow, you'll be amazed at how much you improve. I remember feeling sad when I couldn't understand something. But did I give up? No way. I kept trying. And slowly, English became easier and easier. So if you ever feel frustrated, remember this. Every small step counts. Keep going. You will get there. Use a dictionary. Oh, and one last tip. Use a dictionary. Seriously, a dictionary is your best friend. Whenever you find a new word, look it up. Learn what it means. Learn how to say it. And then use it. I used to carry a small dictionary with me everywhere. Every time I heard a new word, I checked its meaning. Then I tried to use it in my sentences. And guess what? It worked like magic. So, keep a dictionary with you. It will help you more than you think. Wow. That was a lot of tips, right? But guess what? We are just getting started. There's so much more to talk about. So, stay with me, because we are going to learn even more amazing ways to master English. We talked about listening, reading, writing, and even watching movies to learn English. But now, let's talk about something super important. Goals. Yes, setting small goals can make a big difference. Set goals and feel amazing when you reach them. When I first started learning English, I felt lost. Where do I begin? What should I do first? Then I had an idea. Set goals. My first goal was small. Learn 10 new words a week. Not too much, right? But guess what? Every time I learned a new word, I felt so happy. It was like collecting treasures. Then I made another goal. Read a whole book in English. Whoa! That sounded scary at first. But I started with simple books, and slowly I made it. I finished my first English book. That moment, oh wow, it was the best feeling ever. So, what's the secret? Set goals for yourself. Small ones, big ones. It doesn't matter. Every goal you reach will make you feel stronger and more confident. And when you feel confident, learning becomes so much easier. Review, review, review? Wait a second. Do you ever forget things you learn? Me too. And that's okay. That's why reviewing is super important. I had a little notebook where I wrote all the new words I learned. Every week, I would go back and read my notes. At first, I thought, ugh, do I really have to read this again? But you know what? Every time I reviewed, I remembered more. And the best part? I could see how much I had improved. So here's a golden rule. Take time to review. Read your old notes, listen to the same stories again, and repeat what you've learned. The more you review, the more you remember. Stay positive, because you can do this. Okay, real talk. Learning a new language can be hard. Some days, I felt like giving up. This is too difficult, I thought. Have you ever felt that way? If you have, stop. Here's the truth. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. Some days are easy, some days are tough. But if you keep going, one day you'll reach the top. I told myself every day, I can do this. And guess what? It helped. Staying positive gave me the energy to keep learning, even when things felt hard. So, no matter what, never stop believing in yourself. You are stronger than you think. Mistakes? Great. Make more. Wait. Mistakes are good? Yes. 100%. I used to be so scared of making mistakes. What if people laugh at me? What if I say something wrong? But then I realized everyone makes mistakes, even native English speakers. So I changed my mindset. Instead of feeling bad about mistakes, I started learning from them. Every mistake was a lesson. And guess what? The more mistakes I made, the better I got. So don't be afraid. Make mistakes. Learn. Grow. That's the fastest way to improve. Enjoy the journey. Make learning fun. Okay, let's be honest. If learning feels boring, will you keep going? Probably not. So here's a secret. Make it fun. I did everything to make English fun. I played word games. I watched funny cartoons. I sang songs, even when I didn't know all the words. I laughed, I enjoyed, and I learned without even realizing it. So how can you make English fun? Try this. Sing in English. Music helps you remember words better. Play word games. Scrabble, crosswords, or online games. They all help. Make up stories. Use new words in a silly story and have fun with it. The more you enjoy learning, the faster you will improve. Surround yourself with English, everywhere. Here's a trick that changed everything for me. I changed the language on my phone to English. At first, it was confusing. What does this button say? But every time I used my phone, I learned something new. And soon, using English became normal for me. So try this. Change your phone, computer, and apps to English. Listen to English music while cooking or walking. Read signs, menus, or labels in English. The more you see and hear English, the faster you'll learn. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Ever heard a song so many times that you accidentally memorize the lyrics? That's the power of repetition. When you repeat things, they stick in your brain. I used to say new words out loud over and over until they felt natural. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Soon I didn't have to think. I just knew the word. So, don't be shy. Repeat words, sentences, and phrases as many times as you need. The more you say them, the more confident you'll feel. Use new words right away. Here's a fun challenge. Whenever you learn a new word, use it immediately. I remember learning the word beautiful. I was so excited. So, I started using it everywhere. The weather is beautiful. This food is beautiful. My dog is beautiful. Did I overuse the word? Maybe. But guess what? I never forgot it. So, whatever new words you learn today, use them. Say them. Write them. Think about them. It will help you remember. Take your time. No rush. Have you ever felt like you're learning too slowly? Like everyone else is getting better, but you're still struggling? Stop. Don't compare yourself. Learning English is not a race. It's okay to go slowly. It's okay to take breaks. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Even if you learn just one word a day, that's progress. And every little step adds up. So take your time. Enjoy the process. You will get there. Keep a journal. Watch your progress. Here's one of the best things I did while learning English. I kept a journal. Every day, I wrote something in English. At first, it was very simple. Today, I ate an apple. I am happy, But slowly, my sentences got longer, my writing got better, and one day I looked back and thought, wow, look how much I've improved. Keeping a journal is like watching yourself grow in real time. So start one today. It doesn't have to be perfect, just write something every day. Wow, we covered so much today. And guess what? There's still more to learn. But don't worry, we'll keep going step by step. Remember, set small goals, review what you learn, stay positive, don't fear mistakes, make learning fun, surround yourself with English. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Use new words right away. Take your time, no rush. Keep a journal. You're doing amazing. Keep going, and soon, English will feel easy. You're doing amazing so far. Now let's keep going with more powerful tips to help you master English. Ask questions. It's the smartest way to learn. Do you ever feel shy about asking questions? If you do, stop. Asking questions is one of the best ways to learn. I used to ask questions all the time, to my teachers, my friends, and even to myself. What does this word mean? Why is this sentence written this way? Every time I asked, I learned something new. So remember, there are no silly questions. Asking means you are curious and ready to learn. The more you ask, the more you understand. Never be afraid to ask. It will help you learn faster and better. Take breaks. It's part of learning. Let's be real. Sometimes learning can feel tiring. That's normal. The secret? Take breaks. There were days when I felt so frustrated. I thought, ugh, I'm not improving. But instead of giving up, I took a break. I listened to music, watched a funny video, or just relaxed. And guess what? When I came back, I felt fresh and ready to learn again. Curiosity is one of the best tools for learning. When you are curious, you naturally want to explore, ask questions, and understand more. I was very curious when I was learning English. I wanted to know the meaning of every word, and I constantly asked questions. This curiosity kept me excited and motivated. It turned learning into an adventure rather than a task. So, be curious. It will make your learning journey more enjoyable and help you absorb more knowledge effortlessly. Another important tip is to review your goals regularly. As you progress, your goals might change. You may achieve one goal and need a new challenge, or you might need to adjust a goal to make it more realistic. Reviewing your goals keeps you on track and helps you stay focused. I used to check my goals every month to see if I needed to modify them. Sometimes I made them more challenging. Other times I simplified them. This practice helped me maintain a clear direction in my learning. So, review your goals. It will keep you moving forward with confidence. Take advantage of online resources. The internet is full of helpful tools, websites, apps, videos, and interactive quizzes that make learning fun and effective. When I was learning, I used many online resources. I watched videos, played language games, and took quizzes to test my knowledge. These digital tools made learning more engaging and helped me reinforce what I had learned. So, explore online resources. They can be a great addition to your learning routine. Another helpful strategy is learning about English culture. Language and culture are deeply connected, and understanding cultural aspects can help you grasp how words are used in real-life situations. I enjoyed learning about English-speaking countries' traditions, holidays, and even food. This made my learning experience more meaningful and enjoyable, so take time to explore the culture. It will give you a deeper understanding of the language. Staying motivated is crucial when learning a language. Sometimes, Progress can feel slow, but finding what excites you can keep you going. Motivation can come from setting goals, rewarding yourself, or having a supportive friend. I stayed motivated by celebrating my achievements no matter how small. When I reached a milestone, I treated myself, which kept me eager to continue. Find what inspires you. It will help you stay committed to learning. Patience is also key. Learning a new language takes time, and it's okay if you don't understand everything right away. I often felt like I wasn't improving fast enough, but I reminded myself that every small step counted. Over time, I saw progress, and that encouraged me to keep going. So be patient with yourself. Every effort you make is bringing you closer to fluency. Listening to different accents is another valuable tip. English is spoken in many countries and each has its own unique accent. Exposing yourself to different accents will improve your listening skills and make it easier to understand various speakers. I made a habit of listening to people from different regions, the UK, the US, Australia, and more. This practice helped me become more adaptable in conversations. So listen to different accents. It will greatly enhance your comprehension skills. Try to use English in real-life situations whenever possible. If you travel, speak English with locals. If you meet an English speaker, start a conversation. Real-world practice builds confidence and reinforces what you've learned. I used English whenever I traveled, even if I only knew a few words. The experience was incredibly helpful and made me more comfortable using the language. So don't hesitate to use English in everyday situations. It will boost your fluency. Being open to learning new things is another important mindset. English is constantly evolving with new words and expressions emerging all the time. Staying open-minded and curious will keep your learning fresh and exciting. Throughout my journey, I discovered new ways to express myself and adapt to the ever-changing language. So embrace new learning opportunities. It will keep your English skills sharp and up to date. Don't be afraid to create your own sentences. When you learn a new word, try using it in different sentences. This practice helps you understand the word better and remember it longer. I used to write funny or creative sentences with each new word I learned. This made learning more fun and effective. So start making your own sentences. It's a great way to practice. Watching English TV shows is another enjoyable and effective method. TV shows expose you to real-life conversations, everyday vocabulary, and natural speech patterns. I watched many English shows while learning, and they helped me pick up common expressions and pronunciation. Plus, it was entertaining. So, find a show you enjoy and start watching. You'll learn a lot without even realizing it. Don't be afraid to try new things. Maybe you've never listened to an English podcast or written a short story in English. Give it a try. Experimenting with new learning methods will make your journey more exciting and dynamic. I explored different ways to practice, from writing short stories to acting out dialogues. Every new experience helped me improve in different ways. So, step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Another great tip is to focus on one thing at a time. Learning can feel overwhelming when you try to do everything at once. Breaking it down into smaller tasks makes it easier and more effective. Some days, I focused on vocabulary. Other days, I practiced speaking. This approach kept me from feeling stressed and allowed me to progress steadily. So, take it one step at a time. It will make learning more manageable. Lastly, try to connect what you learn to your life. When new words or phrases relate to your experiences, they become easier to remember. I often linked vocabulary to my daily routine or personal interests, which helped me recall words naturally. Find ways to incorporate English into your everyday life. It will make learning more meaningful and effective. By following these tips, you'll make your English learning journey smoother, more enjoyable, and ultimately, more successful. Keep going, stay curious, and enjoy the process. The journey of learning. Making English a part of your life. Learning a new language is a journey, not a destination. It's not just about memorizing words or passing a test, it's about making the language a part of your life. The more you connect what you learn to your daily experiences, the more meaningful and enjoyable the process becomes. For example, when I learned the word sunny, I didn't just memorize its meaning. I used it to describe the weather in my area. This made learning personal and relevant, which helped me remember words more easily. So, find ways to integrate English into your daily routine. If you learn a new word, try using it to describe something around you. This will make learning feel natural and connected to your life. Believe in yourself. The power of confidence. Don't push yourself too hard. Learning a new language takes time, and if you ever feel tired, take a short break. Do something fun, maybe listen to your favorite song, watch a short video, or go for a walk. When you come back, you'll feel refreshed and ready to learn with new energy. Taking breaks helps you stay motivated and makes learning more enjoyable. It's important to celebrate your progress because every step matters. Do you take time to acknowledge your achievements? If not, you should. Every small success is a big deal. Learned a new word? Celebrate. Finished a book? Celebrate. Had your first conversation in English? That's a huge milestone. Celebrate. When I reached my learning goals, I rewarded myself with small treats, like a piece of cake or a movie night. These little celebrations kept me excited about learning and made the journey more fun. So, always take a moment to appreciate your progress. It makes learning more fulfilling. Learning with others can make the experience even more enjoyable. Studying alone is great, but having a study buddy or joining a group adds motivation and fun. I had a friend who was also learning English, and we studied together every week. We helped each other, shared tips, and practiced speaking. It made learning easier and more engaging. If you can, find a partner to study with. You'll stay motivated, support each other, and have fun while learning. One great way to improve your English is by listening to yourself. Have you ever recorded your own voice? It might feel strange at first, but it's an effective way to improve pronunciation. I used to record myself reading short passages, then listen back to identify mistakes. Over time, my pronunciation got better. Try this method. Read a short paragraph aloud, record yourself, and listen to it carefully. You'll be surprised at how much this simple exercise helps in refining your speech. Avoid comparing yourself to others and focus on your own journey. It's easy to feel discouraged if someone seems to be learning faster than you. But remember, everyone learns at their own pace. Some people grasp new concepts quickly, while others take more time, and both approaches are completely okay. I used to compare myself with others, which only made me feel bad. But once I started focusing on my own progress, I felt much better. Don't worry about others. Track your own growth, celebrate your achievements, and keep moving forward at your own speed. Make learning fun by being creative. Studying doesn't have to be boring. Use creative methods to reinforce what you learn. Draw pictures of new words, write a poem or song using English words, or create a funny story. I used to draw cartoons to help me remember new vocabulary, and it worked like magic. The more creative you get, the more enjoyable and effective learning becomes. Staying organized makes learning much easier. If your notes are scattered everywhere, it becomes harder to keep track of progress. I kept all my English notes in one folder, made lists of new words, and checked them off as I learned them. This simple habit kept me focused and motivated. You can do the same. Keep a notebook or folder for English learning, make a list of words you want to learn, and set a study schedule. Staying organized will help you stay on track. Consistency is the key to improvement. You don't need to study for hours every day. Just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Some days, I had plenty of time to study, but on busy days, I could only manage a few minutes. Still, I made sure to do something daily, and this small habit created significant progress over time. Make English a part of your daily routine. Listen to an English song, read a short paragraph, or write a simple sentence. The important thing is to keep going, no matter how small the step. Be kind to yourself because learning takes time. Some days will feel harder than others, and that's completely normal. I had moments of frustration, but I reminded myself that making mistakes is part of the process. So, don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay to go slow, and it's okay to make errors. What matters is that you're trying and improving. Give yourself time and trust the learning process. Using flashcards is a fantastic way to learn new words. They make memorization quick and effective. I used to create small flashcards with words on one side and meanings on the other, carrying them everywhere for quick review. It was an easy and fun way to expand my vocabulary. Try it yourself. Make flashcards, review them often, and test yourself. This method works like magic. To learn even faster, immerse yourself in English as much as possible. Surround yourself with the language in your daily life. I made an effort to think, speak, and write in English every day. At first, it was challenging, but soon it became natural. You can do the same. Change your phone language to English, talk to yourself in English, and write down your daily thoughts in English. The more you expose yourself to the language, the quicker you'll improve. Look how much you've learned. By following these tips, you can learn faster, have more fun, and gain confidence in your English skills. Remember to ask questions, take breaks when needed, celebrate your progress, learn with friends, stay consistent, be kind to yourself, and immerse yourself in English. With dedication and a positive mindset, you'll keep improving every day. Confidence plays a huge role in learning. When you believe in yourself, you are more willing to try, to make mistakes, and to improve. I used to doubt myself when I made mistakes, but I learned that mistakes are just stepping stones to success. Once I started believing in my ability to learn, everything became easier. Instead of feeling embarrassed about errors, I saw them as part of the learning process. So, be confident. Speak even if you're unsure. Write even if you think you'll make mistakes. Confidence will push you forward, and over time, you will see great improvements. Celebrate every victory. Small wins matter. Every time you learn something new, celebrate it. Every small success is proof that you are improving. When I was learning English, I found joy in every new word I mastered. I treated each new word like a tiny victory because each one brought me closer to fluency. Celebrating these moments kept me motivated and made learning exciting. So whether it's learning a new phrase, understanding a sentence, or finishing a book in English, take a moment to feel proud. These little victories add up and keep you moving forward. Listening to English radio, a fun way to improve. Even if you don't understand everything at first, listening to English radio can help you improve your comprehension and pronunciation. I started listening to English radio regularly, and in the beginning it felt overwhelming. But over time, I started recognizing words, phrases, and even accents. It helped me get used to the natural rhythm of spoken English. So, turn on an English radio station while you're cooking, driving, or relaxing. Even if you catch only a few words, your brain is learning, turn learning into an adventure. Think of learning English as an exciting journey, like exploring a new land. Every new word is like a treasure, and every sentence you form is like a new path you take. When I adopted this mindset, my learning experience became much more enjoyable. Instead of feeling like I had to study, I wanted to study because I was curious about what I would discover next. If you treat learning like an adventure, you will stay motivated and excited every day. Use learning apps. Make it fun and interactive. Technology has made language learning easier than ever. There are so many apps that offer fun ways to learn English through games, quizzes, and lessons. When I was learning, I used several apps that made studying feel like a game rather than a task. This made learning fun and kept me engaged. So, explore different apps and find one that suits your learning style. It will add variety to your study routine and make learning feel effortless. Take breaks. Rest is important. Learning can sometimes be tiring, and that's okay. Taking breaks is essential for keeping your mind fresh. Whenever I felt overwhelmed, I took a short break, did something I enjoyed, and then returned to learning with renewed energy. Breaks help prevent burnout and make studying more effective. So, if you feel exhausted, step away for a while. Go for a walk, listen to music, or do something relaxing. Then come back to learning feeling refreshed and ready to continue. Use visual aids, pictures, videos, and charts. Visual aids make learning easier and more enjoyable. I often used pictures to remember new words, and I watched videos to see how people used them in conversation. Seeing words in action helped me understand them better. If you're struggling to remember something, try using images, diagrams, or even drawing pictures yourself. Visual learning can be a powerful tool for improving memory and comprehension. Don't be afraid to start over. If something is too difficult, it's okay to go back and review. Sometimes I realized that I had skipped over something important, so I went back to the basics and relearned it. This helped me build a stronger foundation. Don't be discouraged if you need to review past lessons. Every step you take strengthens your skills. Learning is not about speed, it's about progress. Reward yourself. Stay motivated. Setting rewards for yourself makes learning more enjoyable. Whenever I reached a goal, I gave myself a small reward, like a piece of chocolate, watching a favorite show, or going out for a treat. These rewards kept me motivated and gave me something to look forward to. So set rewards for yourself. Whether big or small, having an incentive will make learning more fun and exciting. Stay curious. Keep learning new things. Curiosity is a great motivator. The more curious you are, the more you want to learn. I stayed curious throughout my English learning journey by constantly looking for new words, phrases, and interesting facts about the language. This curiosity kept me going, even when learning felt challenging. So, always ask questions and explore new topics. It will make learning more exciting and keep you engaged. Listen to English podcasts, a relaxing way to learn. Podcasts are a fantastic way to practice listening skills while learning something new. There are podcasts on almost every topic, so you can find one that interests you and listen to it regularly. I listen to English podcasts about travel, history, and daily conversations, and it helped me improve my comprehension while keeping me entertained. Find a podcast that interests you and make it part of your routine. Use English in different ways. Speak, write, read, and listen. The more you use English in different ways, the better you become. I made sure to practice English in multiple forms. I spoke with friends, wrote in my journal, read books, and listened to English music. Each activity strengthened a different skill and made learning well-rounded. So try to incorporate English into different parts of your life. It will help you improve faster. Take notes. Writing helps memory. Writing things down helps reinforce what you learn. Whenever I came across a new word or phrase, I wrote it down in a notebook. This helped me remember it better, and I could always go back and review my notes later. Try keeping a small notebook for new words and expressions. It's a simple yet effective way to track your progress. Enjoy the journey. Learning is like growing a garden. Learning a language is like growing a garden. Every new word you learn is like planting a seed, and every sentence you form is like a blooming flower. With patience, care, and dedication, your language skills will grow beautifully. I learned to appreciate every step of my journey, and that made the process much more rewarding. So don't rush. Enjoy the small victories and trust that your skills are improving every day. Your turn, share your experience. Now that you've learned some helpful tips, I'd love to hear about your own experience. What strategies do you use to stay motivated? How do you make learning English a part of your daily life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's inspire and support each other on this incredible journey of learning English. Thank you for being part of this beautiful journey. Keep